These two families try to get along as best they can, of course, and not everyone is happy with the situation. Anne feels as if everything she does is fodder for the adults to use to criticize her. The group also decides to make room for an eighth member, Mr. Dussel. He's a dentist whose wife is in America. He's recommended by Map, a young woman who worked for Mr. Frank. There are a number of people helping the family survive in the secret annex. They include Mape and her husband Hank, Ellie and Mr. Cofius. There are others who take a similar role in helping them survive World War II. Anne and her mother do not get along at all and also feels as if she cannot behave in a manner that pleases any of the adults. The situation with her mother comes to a head one night as Mrs. Frank asks Anne if she, instead of Mr. Frank, can say Anne's prayers with her. Anne refuses her mother's request. Her mother tells Anne that she will not try to force her to love her. The war is also exciting a toll on everyone. The people helping the families in the secret annex are becoming ill. This is a twofold problem because they are an extension of the families in the annex, so the group is worried about the well being of their helpers. Another part of this is if the helpers are ill, then the families are not able to receive food and other necessities for survival. They are also being plagued with burglaries at the building. Several times, burglars have tried and sometimes succeeded to break into the building. The fear is that they may hear the families and report them to the Gestapo, resulting in everything being taken away to concentration camps. The Vandens are out of money. They only hope to sell some of their clothing. The problem is Mr. Vanden does not want to sell her prized fur coat. The coat could bring in an infusion of much needed cash for the family, but she wants to hang on to it. Mr. Vandan convinces her to sell it so that the family can have money to buy food and other necessities. As the war continues on and Anne finds out about how more and more Jews are being sent to concentration camps, she has difficulty dealing with her emotions. She is very happy to be safe and free from having to go to a concentration camp. She is also feeling guilty for the same safety because she knows her friends do not have the same secure feeling. The talk of invasion by the English also causes anxiety for Anne and the others. They do not know what will happen to them if the English invade. Will the Germans try to flood the city, endangering the lives of everyone there? Anne is also in need of a confidant, so she chooses Peter Van Dorn to be the person. Chooses Peter because he is quiet and she feels he will keep her secrets for her. This relationship becomes complicated as her feelings for Peter range between friends to her boyfriends. Finally, on June 6, 1944, the invasion occurs. The D-Day invasion is a source of great joy for everyone in occupied Europe. The members who live in the secret annex hope to be able to live in October 1944. Anne's final diary entry is about her two selves, the outer self which is cheerful and outgoing, and the inner self which tries to be more serious and become a better person. This diary shows the isolation of those living in the secret annex. It also explores the feeling of a young girl as she starts to mature. We are left with feeling of actual knowing these people, which makes their fate even harder to accept. Why records are important. Anne's delayed diary gives us insight into what life was like for Jews who were in hiding.